Welcome to free awareness classes on Indian Constitution conducted by Tharananellur Educational and Cultural Society through Irinjalakuda Vivekananda Civil Service Academy's YouTube channel every day at 7 p.m. This is me, Mahesh Kumar. As usual, all of you please subscribe our YouTube channel, and if you are interested in this class, please like and share it. Today, we are going to discuss about Article 22 of Indian Constitution. It's a part of the second set of fundamental rights, that is right to freedom. It says protection against arrest and detention. Earlier, we could see in Article 20 the protection of a convicted person. What is the basic difference between an accused and a convicted person? In the case of an accused person, the police arrested him on the basis of some evidence given by the circumstances. Here, the court does not give any punishment to him. But in the second case, in the case of a convicted, the court awarded him punishment. That is the basic difference. And when we are scrutinizing this Article 22, we can see it contains two parts. In the first part, that is what is called the punitive detention. The second part is called the preventive detention. What is all about punitive detention? Punitive detention means when the police accused some charges against a person, definitely that person has some rights. Let us see those rights. Firstly, that the person has the right to know the reason of his arrest. Secondly, that the person has the right to get an opportunity to consult and by defend with a legal practitioner. And thirdly, that a person should be produced before a magistrate within the 24 hours. Here you see excluding the journey time. Here 24 hours means in working hours. Why? Because court usually not functioning in Saturdays and Sundays. That's why some police personnel will try to arrest a person in Friday afternoon, so that they can put that person in prison 2 days. They will produce that person only Monday. And fourthly, if the person's detention denied by the magistrate, then within 24 hours that person should be released. These are the four rights assigned to an accused person in the part of a punitive detention. Let us see the preventive detention. Here it is somewhat like a precautionary measure. Actually, that person is not committed any crime, but the government thinks that person will do any crime in future, and he will work against the interest of our country or the society. That's why he has arrested. Such a person also will get some rights. The first right, it is not possible to detain such a person more than 3 months. If it should be extended more than 3 months, that should be recommended by an advisory body consisting the members of High Court judges. And secondly, that a person also has the right to know the reason of his arrest, if it is possible, if it is permitted. And thirdly, that a person has the right to submit a complaint before the court against his arrest. When we think about the preventive detention, this is the practice only prevailing in India. Nowhere in the world we can see such a practice. Definitely, this is the violation of Article 21 with respect to personal liberties. And you see, with respect to the laws made against preventive detention, the power of Parliament is very, very exclusive. So that parliament has made several laws. Some of them they already repealed due to its misuse. And also we have to understand sometimes state legislative assemblies also will make certain preventive detention laws. For example, Kerela Anti-Social Activities Prevention Act that was made in the year 2007. Let us see some of the laws made by the parliament against preventive detention. So here you see firstly UAPA. At present, this is the most important act of preventive detention. And so far, this act amended 4 times in the year 2004, 2008, 2012, and finally in the year 2019. And that amendment empowered the central government to arrest any person in the name of UAPA provisions. Let us see another important act existing against preventive detention, that is National Security Act 1980. Another one, COFE POSA. COFE POSA means Conservation of Foreign Exchange and Prevention of Smuggling Act, that is 1974. Another one, Prevention of Black Marketing and the Supply of Essential Commodities Act 1980. Another one, Prevention of Illicit Trade in Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1988. These are all existing even today to safeguard preventive detention. Earlier there had some acts as well such as TADA and POTA. But later these acts were repealed. Let us see TADA. TADA means Terrorist and Destructive Activities Prevention Act. This was enacted in the year 1985 after the assassination of Mrs. Indira Gandhi. But due to its misuse in the year 1995, this was repealed. This act provided the police the power to detain a person 1 year without a trial. In the case of POTA, POTA means Prevention of Terrorist Act. This was made in the year 2002, but due to its misuse in the year 2004, this was repealed. In the case of POTA, this is permitted to detain a person 6 months without a trial. So, this was also repealed in the year 2004. When we think about Article 22, this will provide both to Indian and foreign citizens, but this will not get the citizens of enemy aliens. Now I think you could understand the subject matter and other things related to Article 22 of Indian Constitution. Here, just to try to understand the difference between Article 20 and 22. Actually, Article 20 and 22 protecting Article 21 with respect to personal liberties. I am concluding this session. So thank you very much.